Hi guys, I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to my channel. Happy New Year. This is the first video that I'm recording in 2022. In today's video, I really just wanted to chill and play with makeup. I have a lot of makeup that I get in subscription boxes that I don't always try out. I just don't find the time for it, or I always forget. So I have a lot of things here. Not everything is new or like brand new that just launched, but I just wanted to try it out. My face is bare, as you can see, and I can really use some makeup on it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna put my hair back. How was you guys' New Year's? I hope you all had an awesome time. I had a great time with my family here at home. As you can see, my face is super dry. So the first thing I'm gonna do is moisturize. I'm gonna start out with this product. This is the LMS Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. I've gotten this so many times in subscription boxes. I got it in Glossybox. I believe I got it in Look Fantastic, possibly in Ipsy. I know I've gotten something similar in Boxycharm, and I've never tried it, so I thought it was about time. And this is a Glow Priming Moisturizer. It says that it's a kombucha glow moisturizer. So it's a priming moisturizer that leaves skin with a dewy glow. So I have dry skin and it's winter, and my skin is feeling the effects of the winter, and I need anything that can hydrate. Oh, okay. So it looks almost like it's tinted, I guess. Let's see. It does have a scent to it. I prefer for my moisturizers to not have a scent, but let's just go with it and see what happens. It feels a little bit thick, but I'm not mad at it. Like, it feels a little thick, but it's melting into my skin, and I see a glow instantly, which I do really like that. I like the glow, especially when my skin is super dry. I feel like the glow helps it so that my skin doesn't look like dry or super just flaky. So that really does feel like a mix of a moisturizer and a highlighter almost. I see a glow, I really do. On days that I'm extremely dry, like today actually, I wish I would have applied another moisturizer maybe earlier in the day, just because my skin, I don't know, always needs more. But I'm going to use a primer, and I feel like this primer could also work well with adding more moisture to my dry face. So while that's sitting, let me show you. This is the Rhodial Glass Primer. It's a primer for a flawless glow. I got this in Ipsy in the month of December, and I own something from them to remove makeup, and I really love it. So it made me excited to try out a new product from them, because when I initially got that it's like a cleansing balm, I was really skeptical, but it works so well that it's kind of a brand that I want to know more of. So it says here, there's a sheer hydrating primer with a soft glow that keeps skin looking plump and moisturized with a flawless glass skin effect. So wear alone for a hydrated glow veil, or pair with makeup for a natural luminous glass skin base. Let's see what happens. It's kind of scary. I'm going to go with like my regular foundation for dry skin today, just because all this stuff is new. And my skin just does not always react the best to changing everything. So let's see. That's what it looks like, and it does have a scent too. The Elements has sort of like a, I want to say fruity almost scent, a perfumey fruity scent. Whereas this one is mostly like grassy. I don't know how to explain it. And almost like soap. Ooh, do you see that? This looks so different. Like, there's a glow, but it's almost like a goldish, not gold, rose gold possibly. I honestly don't know how it's gonna work out, but I'm excited to try something new, because I feel like I always use the same things. Like, I get new makeup and then I always end up just trying the same things over and over. A little bit on my forehead. Okay, so I think I like that. I had to, it does set pretty quickly. It's a primer, so, you know, it's supposed to prime your makeup and help your makeup last longer. So I get why it sets so quickly, but my skin is so dry that it's kind of scaring me. So I bought the entire Beauty Creations Flawless Day Concealer collection, and then I went on vacation. And I had the best time on vacation, but I didn't record it, and I felt bad, like not sharing it with you guys, but I didn't want to make like a dedicated video, because I don't have time all the time for that. But I'm going to try it out pretty quickly here. I got a green corrector, which corrects any redness and blemishes, as well as helps even your complexion. And then a concealer in like a darker color for possibly contouring a little bit. So let's see. I got this collection because these are $7, I believe. So affordable. My favorite powder foundation of all time, it's theirs, and it's only $10. I love their eyeshadow formula. Like, they're a brand that for some reason I just love all their makeup, and their packaging is so gorgeous. I just really enjoy their packaging. So this is the Corrector. They have different variations, but this one, I have redness, as you can see, all over my face. So I felt like this was the one that I should use. And I'm just going to apply a little bit to the areas that need the most correcting. So anyway, I feel like you get, this is full coverage, the Corrector. This really excites me because I tried out a product that was green months ago. I reviewed, I forgot the name. I'll link it here somewhere. And it worked so well. So it made me really confirm that I need products like this. So it's green, but it should really just help to even out my skin tone before I go in with foundation, because I have so much redness. I kind of wish I'd tried this out before with like my regular skin routine, like makeup routine, but I just wanted to try new makeup today. Like, I don't know if I'll try these two moisturizer and primers together. Am I going crazy? Do you see how much I'm applying? I think I'm overdoing it. I need to chill. I go overboard. Okay, let me blend that out. I did get a sponge from them too, actually. So I'm excited to try this out. This is the Flawless Stay Concealer Sponge. Ooh. The shape looks really nice. That's what it looks like. And it's really nice and soft. So I went ahead and wet it, but there's no water in it. I took out all the water. And I am going to blend this. Wow. I know why it says it's full coverage. I see it being full coverage, which is strange. I don't have that much experience with like correctors, but I am going to trust the process because, as you can see, my skin needs all the help that it can get at the moment. It's very red. I have a lot of texture going on. So maybe that'll help just to make my makeup look at least a little better than it would have. So I honestly feel like I overdid it, but I feel like I should trust the process. When I use other things that are correctors, I feel like they almost melt into my skin. But before I do the regular concealer, I want to go ahead and apply some kind of foundation over this to see if I can save it. Because if it works, then it works and I'll love it. But I look crazy. I look so crazy right now. So my foundation that I'm going to use is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. And this is in the shade 560 Medium. I reviewed this a while ago. I think this is the best foundation for dry skin. And it just works beautifully. I'm going to use one side, another side of this. I don't want to apply too much because I'm using a new concealer. I don't know. Okay, so learn from my mistake. I definitely made a mistake because I feel like this is full coverage. It says it here. I did not know. I didn't really get the concept, I guess. And this product is a more light coverage product that I use for days when my skin is extremely dry. So I feel like maybe this is more meant to be used with a full coverage foundation. This is not full coverage. So I feel like it's not covering up all the green. So I'm going to have to apply some other foundation over it to attempt to get rid of like the green going on, because I feel like it's patchy, like green, and then some of this color in other areas. So I'm gonna see if I get another foundation and make it more even, because I feel like it's not even. And I also had to use a lot of this to try to get the green to go down, but I feel like this works better with more of a medium to full coverage foundation if you want to try it. But I don't have anything else negative to say about it. I know that it might be user error. I'm not an expert on makeup, so maybe I just needed to go ahead and spot treat any redness. Let me know, how would you use this in the comments. But let me go ahead and find another foundation. So I'm taking the Morphe Filter Effect foundation, soft matte foundation in the shade medium 13. Let me shake it up. I haven't used this in a while, but this was my favorite foundation last year because I feel like it gets me really close to medium to full coverage without it being like drying on my skin. So yeah, oh, see, now I know for next time. I'm gonna do like a moisturized base, like a really nice moisturizer, the green corrector, and this foundation. And I feel like those two products would work perfectly together. The green corrector with this foundation, because this is my favorite foundation, the Skin Milk from CoverGirl, but it's very light coverage. while we go to the next step, I want to apply this and I'll show you guys. This is the lip oil. Is the Beauty Crop Wishery Hydrating Lip Oil. I got this in Glossybox, I think. I don't know if it was last month or the month before. And it's incredible. I said in the video that I will put it in my purse right away. And I did. And it's my favorite. It smells so incredible. But not only that, it's so hydrating and beautiful on your lips. And my lips need that. It's so hydrating. It tastes like bubblegum to me. And it also makes your lips look red, which I thought it was so incredible because it looks clear here. So I remember I applied this like in the car one time and I was like, why are my lips so red? But I love it, and it's not sticky because it's not a gloss, it's an oil. So I like to apply this when I do my makeup or just whenever I'm out and about and want to look cute. So next, I want to do the way I do my makeup. I do my brows and then concealer so I can conceal them. So let me do my brows. So I'm gonna like do my brows off camera, but I'm gonna show you really quickly what I'm gonna use. I have so many brow tutorials on my channel and they take so long. That's like one of the parts of my makeup that I really take my time with because I struggle with that like the most. I tried out recently. I made a video reviewing Merit Beauty. They sent me a PR box, which I couldn't believe they sent that to me. I was so flattered. I got this brow gel. They only had a brown. The black was out of stock, so I chose the brown, and it was too light for my brows, but I ended up loving the way they looked. I did not expect that. I used the brown brow gel with my regular like black brow liner from NYX, and I really enjoyed the way that it looked. It looked so nice and like not too black, and I didn't expect to love it. So I'm just gonna go in with the brow gel. This is the Merit Beauty volumizing pomade in the shade brown. They do have like a darker shade, but they were out of stock. But for some reason I just enjoy the way this looked, because I know sometimes brow gels, if they're very tinted, they can get so messy. I'm gonna brush my hairs up using this. Having this be such a light shade makes me like confident, like brushing up a lot, like knowing that I'm not making a big mess. Then I'm going to use the NYX micro brow pencil in the shade black, and I need to replace this soon. Line under and on top, and then just shade in any areas that are missing any pigment. Brush it with the spoolie to make it look a little bit more clean and natural, and then clean up with some concealer, and I'll be back. Okay, so let's get to the Beauty Creations concealer now. I feel like I thought I got something for like contouring, but I guess I did the opposite. I got two different shades that look almost identical. Like they don't look so different. Or let me see, maybe I'm wrong. They do look kind of different. I got C10, I believe, to conceal, and it says here that I got C20, but I don't remember which one I chose. I don't know. So I'm guessing maybe at the time that I ordered this, I was thinking of using this like as a foundation, but we already did that part. So I'm gonna see C10. In the powder foundation, I am shade FSP 7.0, in case like you're similar to my shade and you want to know. Sorry. So pretty, isn't that pretty? Sorry, isn't that pretty? That's why I went ahead and bought this concealer, because this powder foundation is incredible. So it says full coverage here, but on the card here it says it's medium to full coverage, it's buildable for all skin types, for all ages, cruelty free, creamy formula, easy to blend, and blurs fine lines. So I also got, they had two brushes. So this is the Flawless Day Concealer blending brush, and then a flat brush. I forgot why I got both of these brushes. It comes like this. I just know that their products are so affordable that I went ahead and got the whole collection. I thought I would review it, and then I went on vacation. So let's see. I love new brushes though. Let's see. We'll find a use for them. So here are the two brushes. This is what they're calling the blending brush, I guess, to blend the concealer. And this is a flat brush. These look like shadow brushes to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I really thought these were released for the concealer, but they look so small. So I'm going in with C10. This is what it looks like for $7. I think you get a lot of product. And this is what the applicator looks like. It's very big. And let's see if this matches me. Okay, that's actually a nice match. I want it to be nice and hydrating. I'm not applying too much concealer because dry skin. My dry skin cannot tolerate too much concealer. And I don't know why this feels so small. But let's see what's going to happen here. So it feels right away like not too thick, so that makes me think that it's not too drying or like too matte. But I'm not gonna get too excited because my dry skin. So I don't know how I feel about it. It's me. I feel like it's me. If I would have tried this like in August when my skin was nice and moisturized and not dry at all, basically, let me apply a little bit more. I feel like the result would be different, but I feel like I'm having a hard time. It's not looking flawless, but that's me. You have to be real with yourself. A lot of the times these products, when they're advertised, you see people's skin looks incredible, so you can't expect to have the same result as someone whose skin doesn't look like yours. Like, I don't hate it. I think I like it, but you guys let me know, how does it look? I feel like I don't know how it looks. Like, I'm confusing myself. I'm not sure if it looks well, good or not. So next time I do my makeup with like my regular primer and moisturizer and see if it makes a difference. But I just don't know. It doesn't look smooth right now. But again, I have texture too. But it does look bright. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm talking too much. Let's get to the next part. Okay, so I got this beautiful cream blush, lip and cheek cream palette from Seraphine Botanicals. I believe this is Boxycharm. I'm not sure, the last couple months. It's so pretty. I love this brand. Anything that I've tried from them, I really just love. And then I just love cream products too at the moment. This is what the palette looks like. I have something similar to this from Milani that I love, but these shades look a little deeper and they're exciting to me, and it does have a nice mirror too. So I'm thinking though, if I want to do cream bronzer first, just a little bit, just to make it a little bit more, to make everything even. Some creams, bronzer, and blush, and then we'll do powder too, because I feel like doing everything today. So I'm gonna go in with the Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in the shade Medium Dark. It's just the one that I like at the moment, and I just wanted to use it because I know it's not going to affect my dry skin. And I'm going to use a little bit, apply a little bit on the high points of my face. So up here, up here, under my cheek, kind of, and along my jawline. This is really creamy and just blends like a dream. I don't really like this brush here, but you could use this brush. Do you see how it's like melting? And it's like I'm warming up my face, and I need that, as you can see, because I'm looking very, very pale. So now let's go ahead and try out the blush palette. The middle shade, what's the name of the shade? I'm not sure, but that one, let me swatch them. Sorry, I should have just swatched them for you. These actually say that they're you can use them on your lips or on your cheeks, which I love products like that. So that's what they look like. They look very subtle, not extremely pigmented, or just not too much. I'm gonna use this shade here, the deepest one. And I'm just going to use my finger and go along my cheek. See? That is really, really pretty. And like not something that I would usually go for, but I feel like this will work perfectly because I do have another blush palette that's like powder that would be very nice to pair with this. I'm going to use this corner from this sponge from earlier just to help it melt into my skin better. Like that, to make it a little bit softer. Before I go into my bronzer and like powder blushes, I'm gonna go in using the Beauty Creations powder foundation and a large fluffy brush, just to sort of set. When I have dry skin, I don't bake, which I typically don't bake anyway, but I don't use like setting powder just because dry skin. But I just go along my face with a large fluffy brush and this foundation here, just to kind of make everything look seamless a little bit. Now last month I got this little palette in my glossy box. It's the LA Splash Cosmetics Moonlight Glow Face Palette, and I was so bummed that I didn't use it in the video because I had already done my makeup. Ooh, can I focus? See how pretty that is? And I just really was bummed out that I didn't get to use it in the video, and I thought it would be perfect today. So I think it has a bronzer, some sort of blush that I'm not going to use though, and like a gold looking highlighter. Really, really pretty. and it just looks so nice. The bronzer actually might be light, Blushing Luna, but it says that it's a blush, and let's see what happens. This might be way too light for me. See, like that up here looks like a blush, right? Blushing Luna. This down here, bronzer, too light. So let me see, pretty sure it's gonna be too light for me. So I'm using this kind of a brush, and I'm just applying a little bit of powder bronzer on the areas that I already applied cream bronzer, just to accentuate that a little more, warm up my face, give me a little bit more definition. And it is a little light, but I feel like I can make it work because I have the cream bronzer on, so that's nice. And the formula is really nice and smooth, like it feels really nice on my skin, and the palette is adorable. I love that blush. I feel like I'm not going to try that today, but it's so unique, and it is kind of shimmery, but it's unique, and I feel like you can try that out in your eyes too. This is a really cute little palette. Now I have a new blush palette from Complex Culture. It's the Complex Culture Good Glow Blush Duo, and I really enjoy their products too. I think I got this in Ipsy, but now we're getting so many products in Boxycharm that used to be like Ipsy exclusives that I get confused. I forget where I got it, but it's really pretty. I like their packaging, really nice and simple and sleek. And you get these two blushes. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of that rosy one over here. Not a lot, because I already look very pink. So I just really like doing a cream and then powder over. I don't know why. I feel like both together work really well. And then I always go back with my bronzer brush and just kind of blend the bronzer into the blush so that there are no harsh lines. So for highlighter, I'm using this small one. This is from Nomad Cosmetics. It's the Nomad Cosmetics Kiss of Sun highlighter. As you can see, it's very beat up because I took it with me on vacation, but it's kind of new to my collection. I got it in an Ipsy Glam bag, the small bag, and I took it with me on vacation because I felt like it was so nice and travel friendly, and it's beautiful, and I just really love this formula, and it stays in my purse, which is why it's so beat up. Really, really pretty and reflective, but it's like not too extreme. There's some that are way more blinding than this in my collection, but some days that I don't want it to be too blinding, this is what I go for. I think it looks so pretty, and I think that is super blinding actually. Oh my god, it just makes the entire look for me after I apply this. And on vacation, like going to the beach with this on, I don't know, it just looks so pretty. I'm also applying a little bit to the tip and the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow, even though I'm just gonna do my lips. I don't know, I want to apply it everywhere. Okay, I think that's enough for highlighter. We got to do something with the eyes. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got a new palette in Ipsy last month that I was gonna try out for Christmas for like an eyeshadow look, and I didn't have any time to film that, and I just felt so bad, and I cannot wait to use it. So this is the Shaina B Miami Nights palette. I really like this brand. I have a couple of their products and I really enjoy them. I actually have a new pack of brushes from them too, to attempt to use with this eye look. Anyway, this palette is beautiful. I was gonna use it for New Year's, but I ended up just doing something low-key. I wasn't going anywhere, I was just home. So this is what it looks like. It's a gorgeous palette, and I love this palette the way that it looks because it has some very like party nighttime shadows in here, but you have some very soft ones that you can definitely create a soft look with, which is what I'm going to attempt to do, I think, today. So I'm going to prime my eyelids first using the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White. This is the only one that I feel like works for me. I get recommendations for so many all the time, but the ones that I've decided to try sometimes, they don't work. Like, they don't do the same thing that this does. This is really creamy, but it dries down matte, and it does really help to make your eyeshadow last longer and just go on so smoothly. I've tried some others that are similar that are just so matte that they're dry and flaky. Like, they get flaky on my eyelids and they don't work out. But I cannot find anything like this. And this little thing here lasts so long. So these are the brushes. And there is a larger one in there, like for blush, I believe. The tapered blending brush. This is a pretty like large brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Space, which is this one. This one right here. It's like a mauve color. And I am just gonna like apply that onto my crease and just like blend it upwards. I thought it would have less pigment. So instead, I'm gonna place it on my crease and gently like blend it. I thought it would be like very light. There's a shade next to it that's way lighter, but I didn't want to go like too light. I wanted some color right off the bat. But that impressed me because it's definitely very like deep mauve. It's not like super subtle like I thought it was gonna be. But I definitely appreciate when shadows are very pigmented. So I'm just placing it on my crease and then slowly doing circular motions to blend that like the hard edge, to just make it a little bit prettier and cleaner. Like that. Wow, I just want to say that I love that. And I also want to say that it feels so good doing makeup here. If you're watching this video, thank you for watching it. I always underestimate the power of like makeup therapy, I guess. It feels like therapy to me. I feel like sitting down here doing my makeup, it has been such a nice like mood booster, has made me feel so good. I know I'm here alone in my room, but I can see myself like I'm with my friends, like hanging out. And as I do my makeup, I'm feeling so good. So thank you for whoever's watching this out there. And I just feel very grateful to have my channel here for me to go and express myself. But I just wanted to say that really quickly because I applied a little bit of shadow and it looks so pretty. And I haven't like played with shadow this way maybe in over a month. And I just felt like, yay, like I feel good. So thank you. That was a little extra, but I think it looks really pretty. Very mauvey. And I'm confused on what I'm gonna do next, but I feel like I need to use a deep shade Vino, because Vino means wine, so maybe it's not like red, it's like a wine color here, so it might not, it could be super extreme, but I want to try it out because I feel like it will complement this mauve shade very nicely. And I'm gonna take this small brush. They have a few nice brushes here. So this precision blending brush, like this small brush here, I'm gonna use this small brush here to go into this shade Vino. And right there. I'm gonna place that on the outer corner and attempt to keep it there. See, I'm doing like small circular motions to deepen that. Oh my god, so pretty. What? That's so beautiful. And then once I feel like it's nicely placed in there, I'm gonna go into my crease very gently to my outer crease. And I'm doing circular motions just to keep it there and soften it up. That's really, really pretty and not at all what I was expecting. It's not like a true red. It's a wine color and I think it's gorgeous and just what I needed. Okay, now I'm so confused about the shimmer. This silver that I need to use looks like it's a glitter, but I don't want to use any of the other ones kind of if I use that on top. So I almost, that's what it looks like on my finger. Applied a little bit here just to see what it looks like, because I feel like I wanted to go directly with that, and I'm so happy that I did. That looks like a party on my eyes. Oh my gosh, that is, what is that? That's the most beautiful like silver that I've ever seen, because a lot of times they look very dull, like pretty, but you can see, I don't know, this looks different. It looks like a party on my eyes, and this looks like a New Year's Eve look, but it's okay. We're celebrating here together today. I'm gonna use the small brush that I just used that has some leftover like burgundy color, the Vino color, and just clean it up that way. Okay, I'm gonna go in using the same brush, but to the original shade that I had, the mauve color, Space. And I am going to just like blend up here, apply it up here. Is that looking good? You could do a cut crease with this, but I feel like I don't always feel like doing a cut crease, and I just went into it like I didn't think about it. I'm just gonna perfect it using this flat brush from earlier. This is the Beauty Creations brush. I cleaned it off, and then it's gonna give me sort of a cut crease effect. I cleaned off the small brush and I'm going into Vino again, the dark color, and I'm going to deepen up the outer corner again. And then there's a fluffy, like, large blending brush here. I'm going to just not apply any product and go ahead and blend. Just to make this a little bit softer. It's going to be glittery everywhere, I realize. It's okay. I'm just going to go with it today. That was me. I went overboard a little bit, but I still think it looks pretty. I need to see what I'm going to do under. So I applied some black liner to my waterline. It's the Wonder Beauty Sky Liner in the shade Jet Black. And then I'm using this pencil brush that came in the set. And I think I want to use that gray color, Venetian Gray, because, I don't know, I want to smoke it out underneath and see what happens. I just want to try to use as many colors as I can. It's already, like, getting everywhere because, duh, I need to be a little bit more gentle. So I'm going to apply it with that, but then I think I'm going to go into the fluffier brush from earlier just to blend it out because I feel like that's a little bit rough to blend. Just make it a little bit smoky. I think I want to apply maybe that shimmery wine color, Lincoln Red. Yes, I'm going to apply that like in the front part of underneath my lower lash line. Just to add a little bit more color and dimension. See, like that's a little bit more red. And it looks so pretty right there because it's like kind of shiny, like, you know, it's shimmery. And then I'm going back in with a little brush and blending them together. The gray and the red. Okay guys, so I applied some lashes and finished off my eyes. As per usual though, I am having the hardest time deciding on lips. I had like a whole bunch of lipsticks here and I was swatching them, and then I remembered that I recently purchased some lipsticks from Milani's new collection, like the matte lipsticks that they have. They released some like pink and like wine red looking kind of shades, which could be perfect for this look. So let me get them out. Now here they are. I could do a whole video on these, like just swatching them for fun. I could do that. I don't know if I will, but there are too many to like talk about in today's video. But I really like this formula because it's like a soft matte formula. It's not drying, but it's matte and it's so pretty and creamy at the same time. I'm gonna attempt to pick something that matches this look because I have like a mauve look going on, but I also have some smokiness and a lot of silver. So I'm gonna attempt to pick one out. Let me know if you guys want to see a video of me swatching these lipsticks. I've never done that before, but I feel like that would be fun, like just swatching lipsticks, trying them out. So these are very affordable. You can find them on the Milani website or at Ulta Beauty, and they're just, the packaging is really pretty. I had like just one of their nude colors and I loved that. Now they have like all these like rosy red colors. I'm gonna, as you can see, my lips are still very tinted. Like I dry them off, but I love that lip oil. Did you see that? I did not expect that to happen. The first time I tried it out, you get like a tint to your lips. So it's actually nice for mask wearing. Like by the end of, if you wipe it off, you'll have some color in your lips. So because of that, I'm gonna choose like a light shade because my lips are tinted. So this is what the lipstick looks like. So pretty. Oh my gosh. This is the shade Petal, 320 Petal. That looks so pretty, and it looks lighter in person, I feel like. Let me just, I'm gonna be very careful with it because I don't know if I'm gonna use lip liner, but I don't want to mess it up. Let me see. I think like that's so pretty. It's looking more pink on camera than it is in person, but I feel like I want gloss. I love gloss, especially because I have this glitteriness going on my eyes. I need a gloss. My all-time favorite gloss is the Persona Cosmetics honey gloss, and I can't help it. I need to use it today. Just because I feel like this gloss is like a honey color, dials back the color a tiny bit, and I just don't want it to be too pink. So I'm gonna apply some of that over this lipstick. I think it looks really pretty. I am gonna attempt one last thing that I saw on TikTok. I want to try it. If it doesn't work out, fine, then I'll never try it again. Which is, I saw someone say that someone do applying after your makeup is done like a glowing mist, a setting spray, but that's glowing, not something that's like mattifying, and then going in with setting powder, and it's supposed to help your skin look nicer, especially if you have texture like I do. So I'm gonna try that out. So I'm gonna go with this one. This is from Morphe Beauty, and it's a rose water setting spray. Just because I've tried this recently, is not too mattifying. And on TikTok, I saw people doing a lot. So that's not what I'm used to, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. This is really not what I'm used to, applying so much setting spray. But I'm going to let it set. And I'm going to get some setting powder. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This is my favorite setting powder because it's not drying. And I just have this little puff. I got these from Amazon. Let me see. It's like a triangular little puff. You can hold it like this. And I'm going to see if this works to make my skin look a little bit more. I don't expect it to look perfect or flawless, but at least a little bit better. Let me get some powder. And I'm in the shade medium in my setting powder. And see what happens. I'm not sure yet. Do you guys see a difference? Okay, let's see. Let me do this side only. I think it looks okay. I have a lot of texture going on right here. That does look a little bit more smooth. I hope it didn't get rid of my highlighter. Not really. I feel like I like it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like I like it. My skin looks a little bit smoother. So I do like it. I feel like that helped to smooth out my skin. I put my hair down. This is the final look. I feel so pretty. I am not an expert makeup artist, like I always say, but makeup makes me feel pretty, and I love just being creative, and I love the way this look turned out. So I love it. It looks really pretty. I love the eyes. Overall, it came together for a few times there. I was scared. I thought it was all ruined with some of the complexion products, but I feel like it turned out okay. And that's going to be the end of today's video. I had so much fun playing with makeup today. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to this part. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye.